For the facial of sextant 2, we are going to start on the upper right canine, tooth number 1-3. The operator should be sitting in about the 9 to 9:30 position. The client should be fully supine so that the occlusal plane is perpendicular with the floor. You're going to have the client's head rotated to the left. Take your left index finger and place it on the occlusal or incisal surfaces to use as a built-up fulcrum. Place your instrument and place your your right fulcrum finger on top of your left index finger. Stand up on the fulcrum. Place the whole side of the cutting edge on the tooth, starting at the mid portion of the tooth. Roll it out till only the bottom 1/3 is adapted, and then you're going to start to implement your lateral wrist rock from left to right. And because this is an entirely curved surface, we're going to be rolling the instrument with every stroke and pivoting our hand forward as well until we get to the mid-distal. Then you're going to come out. You're going to flip to the other end. Just rotate the client's head ever so slightly. Establish that left index finger on the occlusal surface. Stand up on that fulcrum. Place the cutting edge on the mid portion of the tooth, the whole side of the blade. Roll it in your fingers slightly to adapt the bottom 1/3 of the blade, and implement your right to left lateral wrist rock. And you're also going to be rolling that instrument in your fingers and pivoting your hand forward every stroke until you meet the mesial. Now it's important when you're going into the mesial to pivot your hand forward. If you pivot your hand laterally, what happens is the blade gets too closed and you would be burnishing calculus. So when you're coming from the mid towards the mesial or towards the left side of the tooth, your pivot must be forward, directed towards, working towards quadrant 2.